Hi, y'all. I'm having trouble with the computer this morning. Apparently, I can't hit the right buttons. But, anyways, here I am. It's Friday. We've made it to Friday, another Friday, and what a great day it is. It's so cold, and I saw Mike Morgan was predicting that we could get sleet, and then severe storms on Sunday. And we need to be very weather aware because this is the first time since 1990 something or other that it's been this bad. I don't know. It's just the weather has been absolutely crazy. I'm kind of ready for springtime. I don't like storms or anything like that, but I'm ready for warmer weather. I'm not a cold weather girl. I should probably live in Tahiti or somewhere where it's warm all the time. But thank you all for tuning in today. If you would share this on your pages, because it's the only way we can get it out is if you share. So I hope again that you've had a great week. I hope this has been the best week that you've had in a while. It has not been that for me. I'm not gonna try and hide that. It's been a hard week for me. I posted on my Facebook page this morning the song that has just been ruminating in my soul this week, and it's "I Am Not Alone." And I've needed that many times this week. I've needed to hear that and needed to speak that over myself many times this week. I don't always handle things the way that I should, and I've handled some personal things worse than I wish that I would have, but it is what it is, and I know that I'm not alone. And as we finish up Psalms 40, it's going to speak a little bit to what I have kind of been feeling this week. So it says, "Lord, don't hold back your tender mercies from me." This is verse 11. "Let your unfailing love and faithfulness always protect me. For troubles surround me, too many to count. My sins pile up so high I can't see my way out. They outnumber the hairs on my head. I have lost all courage. Please, Lord, rescue me. Come quickly, Lord, and help me. May those who try to destroy me be humiliated and put to shame. May those who take delight in my trouble be turned back in disgrace. Let them be horrified by their shame, for they have said, 'Aha, we've got him now.' But may all who search for you be filled with joy and gladness in you. For those who love your salvation repeatedly shout, 'The Lord is great.' As for me, since I am poor and needy, let the Lord keep me in his thoughts. You are my helper and my Savior and my God. Do not delay." Sometimes we want him to be so quick in what the answer to our prayer is. And I listened to, and I'm not sure who the pastor was, but I listened to him earlier, and he said, "Just because you can't see me working doesn't mean that I'm not working. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean you can't see it. You may be asking for a promotion at this job here, and he's already over here working on another job that's 10 times better than the job that you have. Or he may be withholding something so you will see that where you are at and who you are tied to or what you are tied to or the job that you're tied to, whatever it may be, you need to loose that, let it go, and then let his blessings flow. Sometimes he has to get our attention, so to speak. And that's what we're talking, Lord, please rescue me. Come quickly, Lord. That's what we want. We get in a mess, and then we're like, "Lord, please help me." When, we had a hand to play in how that mess was made. And, there is a saying that, with every test, there is a testimony. With every mess, there is a message. And my mess is going to have to be an amazing message, because sometimes I do just make a mess. But I know that he is faithful to me, and I know that all who search for you be filled with joy and gladness in you. May those who love your salvation repeatedly shout, "The Lord is great." And he is great, even in my heart, even in anybody's heart, even in the valley. You are not alone, and he is so good to us. We don't see what he's doing. We don't feel like he's doing anything, but he's setting up the greatest thing possible for us if we will stand in him and stand on his promises and allow him to make the changes that we need to have made in our life, but to depend solely and completely on him. And that's what I'm trying to do. Things can be hard. Life can be hard. We may make decisions that hurt other people, not intentionally, but we do. And even in those times, God is still good, and God is still faithful to us. God is still faithful to run to us, or let us run to him He doesn't run to us. We have to go to him. We have to lay all of those weights and burdens aside. And every Sunday morning when I walk into this building, that is my prayer, that all the people that walk into this building on Sunday mornings will lay aside every weight and burden and just enter into a worship with him, because that's what it's about. It's about worshiping him in song and in word, and just allowing him to have rule and reign over your life. Sometimes that's hard because we want to keep this piece because we really don't want him to know about that piece of our life. He knows. He sees, and he's waiting for us to say, God, just take this. I can't hold on to this any longer. I can't carry this any longer. It's yours, Lord, and you take it and you do with it as you would have. And just help me, Father, to follow those footsteps that you have set for me. He does set footsteps for us if we will stay in him. He does expect us to put footsteps to our prayers. He does expect us to put footsteps to what he is asking us to do. We do have a part to play in it. We can't sit in on our blessed assurance in our spiritual recliner and say, Lord, just drop down manna from heaven. That's not what he's going to do. He expects us to be a participant in his word, in his messages, in his everything. We need to be about his business. That means helping those that we can help. And when we cry out, Lord, rescue me, he is right there. He's right there with us. He's walking beside us. He's holding us with his mighty right hand. He is helping us. He is pulling us up out of that miry clay, and he is setting us on solid ground. But we have to allow him to do that. We have to be humble enough to allow him in even the darkest depths of our hearts, darkest depths of our life, the things that we don't think anybody knows or anybody has seen or whatever it may be. We have to allow him in, and we just have to let him mold and make us into a new creature. That is very difficult when we want to hold on to things and we want to hold on to the hurt, because we can use that as an excuse to be vile or angry or bitter, and we want to hold on to that hurt when we don't need to hold on to that hurt. We don't need to hold on to that. We need to allow it to be healed in us. And sometimes we will create a situation just so we can be the hero in that situation, and we need to not do that either. We need to allow God to work through us and for us, and he will come about and he will make a great, great testimony in your life if you will allow him. So this weekend, I pray that you will join us on Sunday, 9 and 11. We will have children's church. As far as I know, I haven't gotten any cancellations yet, but if you would like to help with children's church, I do need workers. I do need volunteers to help, just even be a helper. If you don't want to teach, I need helpers, because I need 2 people in there every Sunday, first service and second service, and I'm lacking in the help department. I had a couple of young ladies come and talk to me, but then they never came back, so I don't know what happened there. So if you would like to help in children's church on Sunday mornings, please get with me, and it's just a matter of doing a background check, and then I will, if you have a lesson that you want to do, I will help you with whatever you need. I will provide what you need for that, the crafts or whatever. The church will provide for that. I won't, but the church will provide for that. So I do need help. If you feel like that's something you can do, I would just really appreciate you stepping up and helping if you can. We do have a security meeting after second service this Sunday, and then we have elders and deacons meeting, and then we'll have women's meeting at 6. Elders and deacons is at 4, women's is at 6. So I pray that you will come and support these things that are going on. The women's meeting, we did get our books, and we will start that first week of study, but don't let that stop you from coming, because you can catch up with us very quickly. We're doing the Priscilla Schreier Hearing the Voice of God study, so if you want to, please come and join us at 6 o'clock on Sunday. And I know it's supposed to be bad weather, but it kind of seems like it's going to be down south of us. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I hope that you will join us. I want to thank our sponsors that have come alongside and helped us with what we need. Don and Sheila Ferris, Bob and Gina Biswell, Howard and Janice Clark, Leonard and Debbie Spencer, Gordon and Dee Kennard, the Watkins family, Travis Holloway, Ted and Alicia Crocker, Genesis Home Health, Turnbow Trailers, and Parco Tax and Services, and My Travel Misha, Stacy Reese. Get with Stacy if you are planning to go anywhere. You need a honeymoon, you need just an anniversary trip, you just need to get away. She can get you hooked up, and she will walk that whole trip with you. If you have flight delays, whatever, she will work with you and she will get that taken care of. She's great at what she does. So I thank you guys for tuning in today. Please share this message on your Facebook page. Barring any uncertainty, we should be back on Monday. Mike is usually here on Mondays because the school is out on Mondays. And I ask that you continue to lift him up in prayer as he serves at the Oldham Public Schools. There is a need there. Our kids are in crisis. So I pray that you will just lift him up as he works at the school, and lift up all of our educators and around the state. They're in a bad spot right now, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better, but we know with God all things can be better. So just lift up our kids, lift up our educators. I pray you have a wonderful weekend. I pray that you will join us Sunday 9 or 11, and I just hope and pray that you just have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. The weather doesn't look like it's going to be great, but still yet it's a great day to have a great day. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a great day. I'll see you Monday.